Hey everybody, welcome back to the castle. And we're going to take a couple of different views of it. You really can't see it from where we're at right now, but I'm going to show you the entrance to it, and then we're going to discuss the people that lived here and the absolutely horrible deaths that occurred in this castle and because of this castle. You ready for this, honey? That's a yes. Let me flip the camera. So this is the entrance to Shea Castle in Lancaster, California. It is a landmark out here. And as you can see by the sign, it says, "This is not Disneyland. We do not give tours. Stay out. Not open to the public." There's a sign on the other side of the fence that I really can't focus on that says trespassers will be shot on sight. So it's a little intimidating, but this is the entrance, and I'm going to give my wife the phone for a bit here. And we're actually on a road that I would practice on when I was doing rally. It's a nice dirt road, get nice and sideways. I'm not going to pull that with the wife in the car, although she doesn't mind if I let her know. But we're out doing stories today, so I'm going to give the phone to my wife. You can see some of the scenery, and then we're going to get into the story and the legends and the myth of Shea Castle. Here you go, honey. Point that out the window. It's still recording. Guessing where these cars are parked are where you can actually see the castle. I don't want to climb up on the hillside. It is snake time. It's a very nice day. It's actually 80 degrees outside, and we have the notorious Mojave greens out here, which with one bite can and most likely will kill you. So we're parked, and we're going to take a little bit of a walk. You ready, hon? Oops, I'm dropping my reading material. Sorry, guys. Come on out.
I'm trying to get the window up.
Oh. Sorry, guys. I know. Sorry about the weird angles. Got to close the windows up. And from here, I have a little spot I call Poppy Hill, and we're gonna keep the live stream going after this little segment, and then we're gonna head out and check out the poppies. So I'm gonna take a little walk. Make sure we got no slithering. The yellow ones. So we got fiddlenecks. We got these pretty little purple
Morning
ones.
stars, maybe? Those might be white.
That's a little yellow one. But I don't know if this is buffering or not. I apologize. It says my internet. So let's zoom in if we can. That is Shea Castle. Right there. So let's get in to exactly how horrible some of the deaths were inside this place. Honey. And yes, the wind is picking up. I got 3 people in the house. Thank you for joining. That, can you hold this and keep that on in the castle while I try to read this? Can you see it?
I'm trying.
She's 5'1". It's kind of hard. Go to your right.
There's a big glare too.
Right there.
There's too much of a glare.
See, that's how scary it was. There it is. Right there. Okay, so the Legend of Shea Castle. The builder of this castle in the sand, a roaring 20s real estate baron who looked to the desert for his dream home after helping found Hancock Park, drowned himself in Santa Monica Bay in grief over the loss of his wife and fortune. A famous broadcast executive was later declared mentally incompetent and committed suicide by jumping out of a Los Angeles building.
It's really windy up here.
Sorry guys, I guess I'm going to talk a little louder. In the course of its 65-year history, it is also reportedly the scene of ribald and wanton debauchery by partying socialists, and cowboy star Roy Rogers himself leased it as a training ground for his horses. These are the highlights of the colorful, some say cursed, past of Shea Castle, a granite copy of an Irish fortress. The castle is hidden in the high desert of the Antelope Valley near the northern border of Los Angeles County. The 6,000 square foot castle was a showplace at one time, and during its construction in 1924 and 1925. But for more, paper's cut off. But for more of the years since, and even today, owners have kept it secluded behind miles of metal fence, making it perhaps one of Southern California's most overlooked landmarks. We're actually standing at the fence. The fence that surrounds this area is about 22 miles. It is a large piece of property. So let's you got it?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry again, it's a little windy out here. It's been kind of a mystery house, said Arthur Pickens, a 79-year-old Lancaster resident whose father helped build the castle. Pickens' wife, Grace Graham Pickus, compiled a 1988 booklet that, through the letters and articles she collected, provided perhaps the best history of the castle. The castle's current owner, Studio City-based Glenn's Development Incorporated, is only added to the aura of the mystery. Headed by a group of secretive Iranian businessmen, Gans refuses to discuss the firm's plans for the castle or even allow visitors. Only a caretaker and his family appear to live there now. The future of the castle seems a mystery as well. Since 1981, Glenn's and a related company have been planning to develop their 520-acre building into a luxury community of 120 lots surrounding the castle. But Gens's latest application to the county for a subdivision permit expired without action in October. According to county officials, the castle does not have any type of formal landmark designation, meaning the owners could demolish it at any time by obtaining a routine permit, although Antelope Valley historians call it one of the most important landmarks of the region. It would probably be a 9 on a scale of 10 in terms of historical importance in this area, Grace Pickus said. The multi-turreted castle sits like a foreboding mirage on the estate of Rolling Hills, about 15 miles west of Lancaster, just north of Elizabeth Lake and bordering the California Aqueduct. While the remoteness of the locale has kept the castle from the public, it has also perhaps spared it damage from vandals or from being torn down to make way for development. It has always been more or less a private place. Let's see if we can get into some of the horrible stuff here. The castle has its own water supply, heating plant, music room, complete with pipe organ and adjoining stables built in matching style. All of this was set on a 1,700 acre plus estate that included a rock dam that backed up a man-made lake. Shea, who reportedly discovered the area while serving as executor for a nearby property, also hoped to create a game preserve on the estate. Legend says he jumped off of the Santa Monica Pier. A story in the Times then said only that he drowned himself, and his body was found in the surf near the Venice Pier, attached to a small bag of his cremated wife's ashes. According to county assessor's records, ownership of the castle has passed to a bank several years earlier at the onset of the Depression, beginning the succession of at least 15 other owners who have left their marks on the estate to varying degrees. So, I'm trying to go through this relatively quick here, but the story goes, rumor has it, thank you honey, that everyone that has lived in Shea Castle has either committed suicide or died some very horrible death. They say that the caretaker and possibly his wife, nobody really knows, are the only survivors to have been able to live in this castle. Every other owner, estate keeper, groundskeeper, housekeeper, staff member, stable members have died. I tried to find the more articulate article on this one, but I was in a hurry and wanted to get out because we do want to see some of the poppies. So, Shea Castle in Lancaster, California. Interesting spot. And now we're going to, well, I'm going to end the live stream here and head over and check out what's left of the poppies before they totally close up. So I hope that was a little interesting for you. And we are in an open area. We don't have to wear our masks, thank goodness. We're in the middle of the desert, to be honest with you. And anyway, I'll be coming back live in just a few minutes. And we're going to check out some of the poppies before it gets really dark. Again, sorry about the wind, everybody. But as always, be safe, be professional, keep it real. Take a drive. I don't think that's against the law. I mean, it's non-essential travel. I needed this break, so essentially, I'm okay. Anyway, with that being said, stay healthy, everybody. I should be back online in about 5 minutes. Thanks for coming by.